Everybody getting busy. Everybody getting dizzy up in the hizzy. How you doing? My name is Tom. I'm the UFO Experiencer Coach with Tom Maher Coaching and Tom Maher CPCC. I want to thank you for watching this video. I want you to click the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel. I want you to click the notification bell to get notified. Every time I post a video, and like this video, comment on this video, share this video, share my video. Oh, look at there. That's Paka behind me. Paka would share my video. He would really share my video. Paka would really share my video. So why aren't you? Paka would, why won't you? So anyways, I got to tell you the story. I got my ass handed to me. I mean, really, I got my ass handed to me. And it was like, what the? So let me tell you the story of me. If you've ever gotten your ass handed to you, I'm going to tell you the story of me getting my ass handed to me just a few days ago. This happened so this is Sunday. It's Father's Day Sunday. It happened just this past Wednesday. So let me tell you the story. So I have a small business. I'm working with some business strategists, how to grow my business and how to do, make the business more successful in that. And one of the things that I've learned is I need to have more conversations. I need to have better conversations, because my next big client could just be one or two contacts away from the next person I meet. So I need to be having more conversations and better conversations. Not necessarily about my business, but just having more conversations. And I thought, I can do this. So for me, if there's a topic of conversation and it's got some real substance to it, it's real, there's something to it, I can have a conversation about that. Easy. I can engage, I can go back and forth, I can share it, that, no problem. But when it comes to like small talk and starting a conversation with somebody I don't know and everyday kind of chit chat stuff, I struggle with it. It's not where I shine. I'm very challenged in that area. So there's an opportunity for me to grow in that area. I don't know if I grew in this situation. I don't know. Maybe I'll have to think about it. So that's kind of the frame for what happened. So my mom, she went into assisted living about a month ago or so, and at the place where she has assisted living, if friends or family want to have a meal with her, either breakfast, lunch, or dinner, you can buy a ticket. You can buy a ticket for a meal. You can go have a meal with the person. So and lately, I've had Wednesday afternoons open. Wednesday afternoons are open, and they're gonna be open for another few weeks. Then my Wednesday afternoon is gonna kind of shut up. But right now, my Wednesday afternoons are open. I thought, hey, I can go have lunch with Mom on a Wednesday afternoon because it works into my schedule. I'll be able to do it. So. A couple weeks back, I went and had lunch with my mom on Wednesday, bought the ticket, we went down to the lunchroom, they brought us in, they sat us at our own table, we had lunch, very nice time, easy peasy. Thought, I might want to do this every week, just so I can have some time with my mom for, a few weeks. So the next Wednesday comes around, that's this past Wednesday. This next Wednesday comes around, I thought, I'll go have lunch with Mom again. So I go down and I buy my lunch ticket, and we go down there, and they bring us into the room again. But this time, they sit us at a table that's already got two people already sitting there, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that. So we sit down, and the guy sitting across from me, I believe he's probably got like cerebral palsy or something, because his motions are very jerky, and seems like it's a challenge for him to move, And when he talks, I can understand a couple words he says, usually like maybe a word or two per sentence, but I don't understand everything he's saying. So I'm kind of going, okay, so I don't really want to have try to engage him in conversation because I'm not really understanding what he's saying. If I could understand him better, I'd feel more comfortable. But now the woman sitting to my left, she's a different story. She's very articulate, can speak very well, cognitively seems present, and she seems open and willing to conversation. So we sit down, and the woman to my left, she's, I think she asked me my name. I think I told her my name, and she proceeded to tell me that she'd been there for about 2 years, and she really liked the food and whatnot. So which was fine. So and we all just kind of sat there and started eating our lunches, and I noticed that no one was talking. And to me, I'm an introvert. I truly, truly, truly am an introvert. So whether I'm sitting at a table all by myself or at a table with 15, 20 people, if no one is saying a single thing, I have no problem with that. That works for me. I have no issues at all. That works for me. I don't have to have that conversation because I can, just tuning in. I don't have an issue with that. But then it occurs to me, like, it's really quiet. No one's talking. I thought, maybe there's an opportunity here for me to have a conversation, a better conversation. I thought, so what do I want to do for conversation? Because I could talk to my mom, but that's not really stretching me. That's not going to grow me. That's not stepping outside my comfort zone. So I'm sitting there going, the guy across from me, I'm like, I don't want to try to engage him in conversation because I think it'll just be, either I'd be asking him to repeat himself all the time, or I'd just be kind of nodding and smiling and feeding back a couple words that he said, but not really getting where he was going with it because he was just kind of hard to understand. Now I thought, but the lady to my left, that's a different story. I said, I'm going to try to have a conversation with the lady to my left. That's going to be my my task, my goal, my objective. That was my big mistake. So that was the big mistake. So I thought, okay, so now I want to have a conversation with her. How can I start a conversation? What would be a good way to start this conversation? How could I engage her and have some rapport, some back and forth, and maybe draw some stuff out of her and have some sharing and have a good conversation? So I thought about it. I thought, I've got the perfect question. Perfect question is what I thought. I thought I had the perfect question. So I tried it out. I turned to her and I said, so tell me, what's your favorite aspect about living here? Because she'd already said she liked the food and stuff. She said, she said, what? And when she said what, my thought was either she didn't hear my question or maybe I didn't enunciate all the words very well and she needed me to repeat it again. So I said, what is your favorite aspect about living here? Again, I thought a good question, open-ended, moves forward, gives her an opportunity to share. In my head, that was a great question. That's what I thought. And she turned to me and she said, I am a business person and I am independent. And that has got to be the stupidest question I have ever heard in my entire life. I can't believe you just asked me that. Do you always ask people stupid questions like that? That's ridiculous. And then she repeated again. She said, I am a business person and I am independent. And that's the stupidest question I've ever heard. I can't believe you would go around asking people things like that. Do you always ask people such stupid questions? And I'm like deer, I'm going, what's going on here? I thought I had a good question, and now I'm being torn apart. I'm going, what the? And I'm just like, I'm not, and I'm going, I'm stuck. And she proceeded to, I hope you don't go around asking people like that, questions like that all the time, because that's a stupid question. If you ask people questions like that, they're gonna know how stupid you are. And I'm going, and this whole time this thing is going on, what is my mom doing? She's sitting there eating her lunch, completely oblivious to the fact that I'm getting shredded, and my mom sits there eating her lunch. While this woman is, she's like 70 years old, maybe, I'm guessing in her 70s. I don't think she was in her 80s, but she's in her 70s, and she's shredding me. And I'm going, how do I get out of this? How do I fix this? And so I, of course, have an idea how I can fix this. Now, if you're a woman watching this video, think about it, because you already know. When a guy is in a situation like I was in, and he has an idea of how he can fix it, what does a guy always do? If you're a woman, you know the answer to this. What does a guy always do? He always, say it with me, he always makes it worse. Right? He always makes it worse. So I had an idea how I can fix it, And what did I proceed to do? I proceeded to make it worse. So she's chewing me apart, and again, how do I say this? I've got an idea, and I turn to her and I say, well, I asked you what your favorite aspect of living here was, because I thought maybe you'd say that possibly having lunch with me might be your favorite aspect of living here. I thought, which I thought it was funny. I thought I'd inject some humor and break the tension, and I thought that was a funny thing to say, and that was not a funny thing to say. That did not get a laugh. No, it didn't get a laugh. I didn't get a laugh out of that one. No, that was the wrong thing to say. I said the wrong thing. See, ladies, what did I tell you? I make things worse. So as a guy, I made things worse. And so I thought it was funny, and she looked at me and she said, if there's one thing that the staff around here does not tolerate, is they do not like smart alecks. And she goes, the one thing that the staff hates is they hate a smart aleck. If you're going to be a smart aleck around here, you're not going to last very long around here, because the staff does not like smart alecks, and they will not tolerate it. And I'm back again. I'm going, that's 2 strikes in a row. I mean, or maybe even 2 outs. Those are so big. Those might even be 2 outs in a row. And I'm going, now I'm drowning here. I'm drowning here. I'm way over my head. I'm way over my conversational head. I have no idea what to do. And my mom continues eating her lunch, just like nothing's happening. I'm like going down again. I'm drowning here, and I'm like stuck now. What do I do? And thank God, finally, what saved me? The guy across the table from me, the guy who had the cerebral palsy with the really tough moving around, he chimes in. And he starts. He must have been listening, paying attention to everything, unlike my mom. But he must have been listening, and he proceeded to, because it sounds like he'd been there for like 7 or 8 years or more, and he proceeded to tell me the things that his favorite aspects of living there is. Like, okay, good, now the heat's off me now things are focusing on him. So he's telling me that he likes this, and he likes this, and he enjoys this, and these are all things that he likes. I'm kind of going, okay, I'm going to focus on this guy, so to kind of like hopefully get the heat from this side off me. And he's telling me all these things he likes, and things he likes, and things he likes. And then the woman next to me, to my left, she starts telling me all of her favorite aspects of living there. And I'm like, what the? I just asked, that's what I asked you for this, and it was the stupidest question, and now he's answering, and now you want to answer, and you're saying, and he said, and I just asked. I thought it was a great question, and it wasn't, and funny didn't work, and apparently lunch with me is not a enjoyable experience, and he's talking, and now she's talking, and I don't know where to go with this. All of my business training, all the stuff about conversations and relations and inner dynamics and stuff, I don't know. I'm still going, what the? I don't know. So yeah, so that's that. I got my ass handed to me. How did I get in this situation? I tried learning a new skill, building a new muscle, trying to, improve myself, and improve myself. I don't know if I improved myself at all. I got a new asshole. I got chewed a new asshole out. So if I needed a second asshole, now I've got a new asshole chewed out of me, because that's what happened. It seemed like such a good idea at the time. It seemed like a great idea, and it went south fast. I mean, I basically Hindenburged that conversation like a pro. I mean, the humanity. I Hindenburged that thing like a pro, and the only way I got out of it was the guy across the table with maybe it's muscular dystrophy. I think it's cerebral palsy, but I don't know. But the guy who couldn't talk very well threw me a life preserver, threw me a line, and then she wanted to tell me all about her favorite aspects of it, and I sat there confused. What was my mom still doing? She's eating her lunch. No big deal. She's eating her lunch. So yeah, that's what happened on Wednesday. That's how I got my ass handed to me by this 70 or 80-year-old woman. that's not what I wanted to happen. That's not what I was trying to do. I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't expecting that. But yeah, that's what happened. Did I learn a lesson? Did I learn a lesson? I don't know. I don't know if I learned a lesson, but I learned that the stupidest question in the world is what's your favorite aspect of living here? I learned that's a stupid question. See, I need to learn from that, because my thinking was that was a great question, and apparently that's a stupid question. It's a very stupid question. So apparently, that's my learning. And also asking if having lunch with me is like your favorite aspect of living, that's not a good question either. It's not a good question. It did not make things better. Things did not get better at that point. They just didn't. They did not get better at that point. So yeah, that question did not make things better. So yeah, maybe I hope there's more to learn from that. I hope maybe you learned something from. If you learned something from that story, you put a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you learned from that, because I'm stumped. I'm stumped. I don't know what. I don't know what to do with that. So I'm gonna wrap it up here. Wow, one of my longer videos. I'm gonna wrap this one up. Hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. Maybe I'll be back tomorrow with another video. I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. If I get my ass handed to me again, I might not survive next time. So who knows? So that's my story, though. Did I screw up as bad as I think I did? Was there something to learn? Let me know in the comment section what you think. If there's something for me to learn and you know what it is, let me know what it is, and I'll take it to heart. I'll take it to heart if I can. So, but I might be back again tomorrow with another video. If not, I should be back soon. But until then, take good care of yourselves and watch what questions you ask. Take good care of each other. Check those bank balances every day. Can't stress that enough. Check your bank balances every day. And I will see you next time, everybody. I am out of here. Bye-bye.